What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't seen my other videos, go ahead and look at my other videos. Make sure to like and subscribe them. But other than that, we're going to be working on the 88 SS today. Alright guys, so I went ahead and put the car on jack stands, put it as high as it can. I am going to use this jack with this piece of wood as a support because I only have 3 jack stands. I have 2 in the back and 1 in the middle, so I am going to use that as a support so it won't fall or anything. Just trying to be safe, not trying to get hurt. But what we are trying to do today is remove the body off the frame, so we can go ahead and restore the whole thing. We're not trying to just do some half-ass job. We might as well do the whole thing. Got the floor pan right here, guys. I'm just waiting to install it, but I'd rather just wait until the body's off and I can go ahead and work with the body and the floor pan. But other than that, these 2 body screws are loose already. You got 6 screws, or 6 bolts. You got 1 right here, 1 in the middle, and 1 in the back. Same goes for the other side. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, guys, it's just trying to remove this floor pan and work on the body. Alright, so now that I have the car jacked up, I'm going to go ahead and remove the rest of the bolts to the body, which is 4 of them. They're all 15 standard, but I still got a bolt right here and a bolt over there. So I have 4 more bolts, and I got to remove the emergency brake or the parking brake brake line or something like that. I believe it's on that side, I know, but I haven't looked into that. I'm just trying to remove the body mount bolts. Alright guys, next step is to remove the parking brake line. It's right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the vice grips right here. Put the parking brake halfway. Once you release it, it's gonna hold the parking brake line and you'll be able to remove it from up here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. Alright guys, got the vice grip on the brake line, parking brake line, and as you can see, it is loose already. See, this thing is supposed to go right there where it's touching, and it's finally out. So once I release this vice grip, it will get tight. Alright guys, so I'm done removing the parking brake line, but looks like we have ran out of time. It is dark outside now, and we're gonna work on this car tomorrow. What's up guys, I'm back, and we're gonna go ahead and continue to take off the frame off of this G-body. Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you. So this is on the passenger side rear of the car, and you got some fuel lines right there. Let me go ahead and turn on my flash. You got a couple gas lines. I don't know if you want to go ahead and take off this heat shield. It's like a 10mm bolt, and yeah, I'm sorry guys, I have this freaking dog right here bothering me. This is not even my dog, it's the freaking neighbor's dog. Like, come on bro, there you go. Yo, back up. Alright guys, so I already disconnected the 3 hoses. I used a little bit of WD-40 to lube it up, and with the pliers I just pulled them out. They're pretty long, as you can see, so just make sure to take out the clamp. Clamp is right here, so make sure you go, you know, maybe 2 inches in order to pull them out. So yeah, I'm gonna check what's next. This dog, major damage. Needs some new metal for this trunk. We're gonna go to that side. I don't know, I don't think the weather is being nice today. It's sprinkling already, but I still want to tackle it. But if it starts pouring, then just gonna have to wait until rain goes out, or I don't know. Yep, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish today. Alright guys, so it stopped raining finally, but it's wet out here, so I went ahead and removed the steering shaft. It just simply goes into the gear like so. So it's actually all the way in here. So you've got to remove this bolt right here, and we'll go ahead and remove that bolt up ahead, and then you just pry it, come out. There you go. I think I'm pretty much done. I'm not even quite sure. I don't know honestly, but I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that steering shaft just hanging on the body while I lower the chassis. So yeah guys, but that's gonna be for another day for sure, not today. The sun's going down and it's not giving me any kind of time. Guys, I'm back. This is like day 3 in progress of taking off the body off the chassis, off the frame. I went ahead and stopped by Harbor Freight and got me a pair of jack stands. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the wheels off the chassis, so when I lower it, they'll go down. And I got some Harbor Freight wheel dollies. These are the smallest ones they got. It says it will hold 1,000 pounds, but I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce it with a piece of plywood that I have here, a piece of wood. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it out like that. I already have my template, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it out. I only have enough for 3, but I got some 2x6 right there that I can use right there. I don't think it would be a problem. Alright guys, I'm back, and I went ahead and cut off those pieces of wood for the wheel dollies, and they're looking good, looking a little sturdy now. Hopefully they will be able to withstand that chassis. I'm pretty sure it will. I mean, the chassis is probably about 1,000, and it's 1,000 each wheel dolly at each side, so I think it'll do its job. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? It'll break. I can just buy some better casters and that's it. Okay guys, so I already went ahead and taken off the parking brake line, the steering shaft. I'm gonna leave the cross member in there. Just make sure your shift linkage cable is loose. All 6 bolts, I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Front, middle, and the back. It's gonna be a little struggle for me now since the car is jacked up all the way, and I won't be able to loosen the wheels that easy since the wheels will be spinning. So I'm gonna find like a bar to just stick it in the rim, and it'll get stuck somewhere in the back, so I'll be able to loosen the wheels like that. Alright guys, so this is wheel number 1. So I'm gonna just sit there right there, and what I'm trying to do is put the wheel dolly, put the wheel dolly right here, and let the chassis sit on that wheel dolly, and hopefully that is enough support for the chassis to roll. My driveway is kind of bumpy. It is somewhat smooth, but there's rocks and pebbles, so I don't think it's gonna roll easily in the driveway, but in the garage it's really smooth, so I believe it will do a better job in the garage. So yeah guys, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do the same concept to all 4 wheels. Once I remove them, put the wheel dollies right there under them, and slowly remove or slowly lower the chassis on the wheel dollies. Alright guys, I already went ahead and removed all the wheels from the car, and I positioned every wheel dolly where they should be. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to figure out how I'm going to place the jack stand and piece of wood, so once I lower the chassis, the body will stay up and the chassis will go down. Alright guys, so I'm under the car and I just noticed a problem. I think I'm gonna have to remove this bolt right here because there's a line, and I'm not sure if it runs into the body or whatever. I think it'll be best to remove that and remove the cross member, because I got the drive shaft running all the way towards the rear end, so I think it would just be best if I just go ahead and remove the cross member. Alright guys, so I'm in the process of removing the body of the chassis. As you can see, there's already a gap. I've already jacked it up from the middle. It's giving me some trouble because the floor pan has rust, so it's just going through the rust holes, and it's kind of slanted. So what I'm going to do now is probably try to lower the front chassis area and then work on my way to the back. Alright guys, so I'm almost done with the front. As you can see, I cut some 2x6s and stacked them up so I can get part of the body, but the back jack stands are still on the chassis, so you can tell that it's loose. The front is wobbling. I need to remove another line, that red line right there. But other than that, I'm gonna get to the back. Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, the chassis is on the floor. We have to remove the back bumper because the chassis is screwed into the back bumper support, so we can go ahead and finishing up on that. Then we're gonna remove the back bumper, and from there I think we'll be able to go all the way down and sit on the flat dollies. We're missing this line right here. It's attached, as you can see, that one right there. Once we remove that, I think the whole entire front chassis will be loose, but we're already halfway out. We're gonna try to finish this tonight. Alright guys, we finally removed the chassis. We had a jack over there with a piece of block holding the gas tank. As you can see, the center of the back of the car, and then we have two jack stands right there. We just finished pulling the chassis, so we're gonna go ahead and finish putting jack stands all around so it can be safe. But yeah guys, that's it, we're done. Alright guys, so the chassis is finally out. It's right here. I was able to roll it out with no trouble. Put all the jack stands on the car, and tomorrow I'm gonna figure out if I can build something so I can make this whole body roll. I don't know. It was fairly easy to take it out, but we're gonna go ahead and call it a night and see you guys tomorrow. What's up you guys? I am back with a new day. There's daylight now, so I get to show you guys the chassis is out in the daylight. I'm gonna go ahead and pressure wash the whole chassis so it can clean up. Got some, dirt that needs to be gone, that needs to be cleaned up. I'm probably gonna go ahead and remove the exhaust. There goes the Monte Carlo right there, sitting on 5 jack stands that I have, the little ones. These Harbor Freight wheel dollies actually work good with that piece of plywood that I put in the middle. Hasn't given me any problems. Alright guys, so I quit pressure washing because I ran out of gas, so I'm just gonna wait for that for another day, but I was able to clean up most of it. I did knock off most of the dirt, so it's good for now. Now it's time to hit it up with a wire brush. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that for another video guys. Thanks for watching guys. Just like my video, go ahead and subscribe so y'all can see some more vids.